first character. So in this movie, I'm gonna tell you hands down, this is Tom Holland's best performance as Peter Parker and as Spider-Man. One of the major themes in this movie is finding yourself and dealing with depression. And Tom Holland, he's very comfortable in the role, obviously by now, and he is able to depict both sides of this issue. The best examples of this are how he is dealing with this depression, is how he's always walking around with a note that he wants to give to Mary Jane and explain the situation, but he can't quite muster up the boldness to do it. He even pushes himself to go to Ned and MJ's housewarming, where he even watches MJ kiss another man who looks notably older. He looks like he's like 40 years old and got kids in Daya's age. The best part of this actual scene for me though was what was happening in the theater, because in the theater that was when I sat next to some young kid and he was going in. He was like, "Oh no, Spider-Man just lost his girl. Oh God." And I gotta say, I was agreeing with that young man. I definitely would have switched off to Peter Parker and switched on to Spider Hands. I would have let the spider puberty overtake me, and I would have definitely fought that dude, whether she remembered me or not. I know for a fact on the outside he was about to shed that one tear that Denzel Washington did in Glory. And on the inside, I'm sure Peter was like, the thing is, Peter was so depressed that he didn't even put on a Spider-Man costume. He left the party and just was free swinging through the city in his regular clothes, just being depressed. My guy Peter did not care who found out that he was Spider-Man. Really, when you think about the vulnerability in the performance, when Peter really thinks that he's able to get MJ back, he goes all out. He tells her that he loves her. He confesses and pours his heart out to her, only to get rejected. But at the same time, I said that performance really captured the desperation in this young man's heart, and I thought that that was absolutely great to watch and what I was looking for. And the fact that Spider-Man is having this positive effect on people around him despite needing encouragement himself. Best example of this is, look at Frank Castle. He's a much lighter person as a byproduct of being around Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is even able to get through to the main villain, Jean Grey, by being vulnerable, not by just powering through and beating her up with his new spider powers, which typically happens in these types of films. I love the fact that they didn't go the cliche Disney route. Spider-Man, by the end of this movie, he's able to do his secret handshake with Ned, and Ned, I think, starts remembering who he is, but he doesn't get back MJ. And even though he kissed her, he has to live and deal with the depression and start the friendship all over from square one with her, which I thought was an absolutely fantastic narrative decision.